Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to Dear Sybersue. Today's topic is boundaries versus walls when dating. Boundaries are put in place as a protection for your self-respect. They're there to help you bring the right people toward you because you have limits. You have limitations on what is okay and what's not okay when it comes to dating. Walls are put there as a protective, fear-driven situation. This happens when you've gone through a breakup, or maybe you've come from a traumatic childhood. Maybe you've dealt with some other betrayal in your life. So these walls guarantee you that protection from people coming toward you. The trouble with this, it keeps everybody away. The fear that you're feeling when you're dealing with having a wall built around you is not a good thing to have full time, because you are not allowing yourself to be vulnerable at all. And if you do eventually want to be in a relationship, you have to be able to show vulnerability and trust to somebody. When you have a shield around you, it literally repels anyone from coming toward you. Yes, this can be a good thing for a while, especially if you're grieving a breakup or you've had so many similar situations happening to you and you've got this pattern that you've allowed to happen, and you've built the wall so that you now understand, I don't want this to happen anymore. So now I've got this shield up that's going to protect me. Many people are not even aware they've built a wall up. And you're sitting there saying to yourself, why am I not getting past the first and second dates? What's going on here? Well, chances are you have built up this repellent. And when that happens, it takes a lot of self-reflection to come in there and remove it. Boundaries are put in place to respect yourself. And this allows people to come in who also have boundaries and have self-respect. You're actually teaching people how to treat you by having these boundaries in place. When you have a wall up, it doesn't allow anything in. And so really, you're not gaining anything from this protection that you have, because it's fear-driven, and you're not going to allow anything to tear this down. This will keep you stuck for a very long time. And even if you've had past situations that have been really hurtful, painful, sad, you're better to have felt them, so at least you know what you want moving forward. Shutting the door on love because of it is really self-sabotage. You deserve to have love just like anybody else does. We're all allowed to feel anger or pain from a past breakup. But the trick is you've got to feel it, allow it in, deal with all the emotions that come with it, but then shut the door on it so that you can move on to a healthier place. Because anything that's fear-driven will keep your life stuck. You'll become stagnant in a place of the same thing over and over again that isn't working for you. You may be questioning right now while you're listening to this video, wow, maybe I do have a wall up. Maybe there's something about me that I'm pushing away happiness from entering my life because I'm afraid of the result. Fear is a really tough thing to get over when you've been hurt. It truly is. So what are you going to look for to find out if you have a wall? Do you push people away regularly? Do you date them maybe 3-4 times and then find something wrong and move on? Do you end up in a relationship, but they're always short-lived? Do all your relationships end the same way? This is something that you have to pay attention to in your life, because if you want to eventually have a partnership, which not everybody does, but I would say the majority of people want love in their life, and you have to get to the bottom of why it's not happening for you. Because you're in charge of who you bring into your life and who you push away in your life. But we don't understand sometimes that we shut the door to what we really truly want. If people tell you that you have a wall up, listen to them. Yes, it might feel hurtful at first, because nobody wants to have that judgment put on them that they've got this big barrier around them that doesn't let anyone in. But they're actually doing you a favor by telling you this. Because as I said earlier, you might not be aware of how much of this armor you have around you. And this is keeping you from finding true happiness and what else you're looking for in a partnership, in other aspects of your life. Because having a wall doesn't just stop with relationships. It can stop with friendships, it can stop with family, because you have a bit of an anger or an edge to you. And this will shut people away from coming toward you. Of course, your heart needs protection, but it's also worthy of love. And if you don't break down these barriers, you're going to become very lonely, because it's going to shut out a lot of things coming towards you. People don't want to have to work that hard to be in a friendship or in a relationship. They want it so that there's a reciprocation when you're forming some kind of a connection. I understand that keeping your walls up is a form of survival, but it's also cheating you out of having what you truly want in your life. When you deal with relationship breakups, you're dealing with a lot of learning curves. You're learning so much about yourself. You're also understanding what you don't want and what you do want going forward. If you're feeling stuck inside these walls, get some counseling to help you break them down. They're professionally trained, especially in situations like this. They deal with trauma. They deal with anger. All the things that you're feeling from a breakup or a situation that happened in your life. They can help you through it. They can give you the tools to help you repair this situation. Counseling will be able to help you build healthy boundaries. This will empower you to lose the fear and to be more open to allowing love into your life. Thank you so much for listening to Dear Sybersue today. I appreciate you subscribing. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. And please click like on the video. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.